Hi, I'm Suzanne Kunda, broker owner of Frestyle Real Estate. Getting your home ready to sell is a process. Gone are the days of throwing it on the market and seeing what's going to happen. Buyers do have certain expectations, and in order to receive the offers that we want, preparation really is the key. The process of getting a home ready to sell on the market can seem absolutely daunting. There's cleaning, organizing, last-minute maintenance items, all those things you thought you were going to take care of the last 3 years but never did. So, what really needs your attention and what else can you leave alone? Let's take a look at the items that we should never ignore. Structural and mechanicals. So buyers are looking at what we might consider to be big ticket items. Things like the age and condition of the roof, the air conditioning and heating systems, the hot water heater, electrical and plumbing systems. Now, not that all have to be replaced, but if any of these components are near the end of their useful life, you might seriously consider replacing them. Not only do these systems greatly impact the offer amount a buyer may make on the property, but it can also affect their financing and the appraisal process as well. Replacing a roof that's at the end of its life before putting your home on the market will go a long way to build some buyer confidence in their decision to make an offer on the property for sure. At the very least, you may want to consider having a licensed contractor inspect some of these items and verify that they are in good working order. If these items are to be left to be examined during an inspection, you may have to deal with a potential renegotiation right before closing, or face a price reduction, credit, or repair back to the buyer. The last thing you want to do is be putting on a new roof when you're getting ready to pack. If you do have the budget to replace these items, that's great, but sometimes you don't. The best thing you can do is get an estimate for how much it's going to cost to replace these items. You can always offer to contribute some towards a credit towards the buyer's closing costs, or there's other ways to finance these repairs. For the exterior, how does the exterior of your home look? Is there wood rot? When was the last time it was painted? Are there any cracks or stains in the stucco that might need your attention? First impressions start from the outside, and this exterior will show up in photos across a multitude of websites, so this is definitely an area worth spending some money. As buyers walk up to their house, their mind is filling with first impressions. A peeling front door or rotted door jambs is never a good way to start a buyer tour. This also includes the landscaping. Cleaning up your landscaping and freshening the flower beds with some new mulch is a relatively inexpensive way to spruce up the exterior. We'll move to the interior. Dents and dings in the walls or strong personal colors should be neutralized. Sellers often say, "I won't paint," because the buyers are going to want to paint their own paint colors. But I cannot disagree more. Buyers walk in and they want a fresh coat of paint. Pick light and neutral colors. Trendy colors are okay, but definitely stick to a neutral palette that will transition well with any buyer's furniture. Also check your light fixtures, your ceiling fans, your light switches. These are relatively inexpensive things to update and replace, and yet they go a long way towards creating value. It can instantly modernize a room. Kitchens are so important. It's obviously one of the highlight rooms of the house. And this is where you can do a lot for less. A full kitchen renovation never makes sense financially. But think of things like hardware on the cabinets or changing out maybe a dated tile backsplash, and sometimes updating appliances. Also consider changing out the counters. This doesn't necessarily need to be quartz or granite. It can certainly be just a modernized countertop, and while you're doing it, maybe spend an extra couple $100 and replace the sink basin and also the faucet. This can be a perfect finishing touch. So if we move on to the bathrooms, simple and clean is certainly the rule. Sprucing up your bathrooms to sell can be as simple as having the grout on the existing tiles steam cleaned or regrouting when needed. Caulking new plumbing and light fixtures along with maybe a mirror can create some value. When we talk about flooring, there are a ton of low-cost options to choose from that include wood plank tiles and highly upgraded laminate flooring. Think wide plank or maybe some hand scrape styles, because that's the trend. New flooring can totally transform the look of your space and give the wow factor that buyers desire. So if the carpets that you have are going to be kept though, make sure that they're professionally steam cleaned, because that needs to be done before showings. And beyond all, decluttering and packing away as much as you can from the start makes a huge difference in showing your home and opening up some space. Pack up whatever you can because you're moving anyway. Don't reclutter space, however, so don't pack a whole bunch of boxes into the basement or in the garage and make that area look smaller. You definitely want to rent some storage space if that's going to be an issue. And most important is clean. Remove any odors, stains, dirt, and dust that you can. A professional deep clean will save a lot of time and effort if it's in your budget. Beyond all, I have found that makes the greatest impact. And by far, cleanliness is the most common comment I hear on a buyer tour, is whether the house is clean or it's dirty. If you need some help deciding what items might be worth addressing before you sell your home, please call or email us to schedule a visit. We will help create an action plan and a budget to help you prepare for getting your home ready to sell for top dollar and to sell quickly. We would love the opportunity.